guys thru-hiking by any chance?
Yeah, trying.
You are? Okay. We're from the local newspaper here in Turkey. Do you have a couple minutes to tell us a little bit about your trip? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. Great, thanks very much. So did you come from Belgium specifically to do this trail?
Yeah.
So why did you want to hike the Pacific Crest Trail?
We like long distance hiking, and once we met a guy from Oregon and we were talking about that, and he said if you're into that, you might consider doing the Pacific Crest. And well, yeah, we thought, yeah, it somehow got stuck in our heads because back then we were out of money, so we had to work first. But then when we saved enough, we remembered the Pacific Crest, so that's how we're here. It's our first time in the States.
So what's a normal day like hiking on the Pacific Crest Trail? How does it go for people who have never done anything like this?
Like we're early birds, and we wake up like at 5 o'clock.
Break camp, and at 5:30 we're walking.
At 5:30 we're walking.
We like to walk in the early morning.
Yeah, we walk a couple of miles and then have breakfast somewhere in the sun. And
what do you eat for breakfast?
power bars.
Power bars.
Yeah, because since we're not cooking, like we save the best things we have to eat. We save for dinner. So we eat power bars
and
like dried fruit and stuff like that.
We have like
trail
each
mix.
4 power bars a day, some extras like the dried fruit you said, and then we have like every 2 hours or every 2 hours and a half we have a break. And at the end of the day, like between 5 and 6 when the sun is still out, we have dinner. It's sometimes later. We have dinner, and that mostly consists of like crackers or bread with peanut butter, chocolate spread, and Nutella. Couscous, because like with couscous you just can add cold water and you can eat it. It's maybe not the most tasty thing, but it keeps us going.
So have you been doing like 20 miles a day, or what is a normal day?
In the beginning was like 16, 17, but now we have been doing 25 miles sometimes. Yeah. Like yesterday we did 29, but that depends on the terrain, of course. If you like in the high Sierra, I think it's kind of hard to walk 55 miles because you have those major passes, climbs from up to 2,000 feet. So then it will be difficult to walk that long distances.
Oh, and what is great too at the Pacific Crest Trail is the trail community.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah.
That's amazing. It's like you keep bumping into each other, and then the trail magic, of course. I don't know if you heard about that. Trail magic, like they put water caches out in the beginning, like in the desert, and sometimes there was fruit with it or something. Like yesterday, there's a guy. He's called Nomad, and he's quite old. I don't know, and he has that very old vehicle. He supports, like he goes along with us towards Canada. He said so.
I don't know. Maybe he wants to stick with the big herd, but he shows up like at where you have to cross a road or like a dirt road. Even yesterday he was there at a trailhead parking lot.
Like at Barker Pass?
Barker Pass, yeah.
Barker Pass, yeah.
We had the
and he had all the Gatorade in his van. It's amazing.
And then we walk like a couple of yards, and there's like that big box with all the soda pop in it and stuff like that too. Somebody else who put it there, so yeah, it was great.
They all have really cool names too, like Wildflower in Danger, that's a couple, and my friends Dandy and Lowbridge, who I'm hoping will catch up soon. They're all really cool people. It's an awesome community. I feel sort of privileged to sneak in, even though I'm not a thru-hiker. So.
Tell me a little bit more about the trail names. Like, how did that?
Well, as I said before, like as I said before, I had to fight for my name because supposedly you're supposed to get named. Like the trail names you or something happens. My friend Patch, his name is Patch because on the Appalachian Trail he was constantly having problems with his feet or whatever and patching himself up. So that's how he got that. Gosh, I'm trying to think of some of the others. Took, my friend Took, who hiked the AT in 2005, and I'm actually carrying her pack. She got her name because she always wears her hat like I guess the Canadians wear their hats a certain way, and they call it a toque, so that she's called Toque. But yeah, they had lots of different really cool creative names. Clearwater, Waterfall. There's 2 women, gorgeous and beautiful. They're like, hi, I'm gorgeous and this is beautiful. So cute. It's like, oh, okay, I'm glad you feel that about yourself. Just Senator, Paranoia, Hoffa. Hoffa got his name, I guess, because his parents thought he was lost, and so they had like everyone out looking for him, and so he got the name Hoffa. But yeah,
once you hear the stories, like it's easy to remember.
Yeah, absolutely.
John or Tom.
Right,
or
right.
Mary, you know.
They stick out, and I think it's really cool because, well, like in my case, I get to choose something that I feel really fits me. But people will get to know other people, and they're like, "You're such and such," you know, that's who you are. And I guess people can accept the trail name or reject it. But there's a guy from Israel named Gil, and I guess he's like this mad fast hiker, and he'll speed ahead and then he stops, and he always seems to be in some sort of like classy pose, so they call him GQ. And he's like, what is this GQ? And they told him, he's like, oh, okay, I like that, so I'll keep that. But yeah, like Stabby and Pickles, really crazy names. And Seven and Joker, they should be coming along pretty soon. So yeah, it's cool.